So I've arrived at the Babylon Archaeological Park. I thought I was going to do the Saddam's Palace first, but my taxi driver offered to bring me to the Archaeological Park rather than drop me in the town close by and making me get another taxi. But the only issue is that at the gate, the ticket gate, they said that I can't film inside Babylon, like inside the Archaeological Park, that I can only take pictures unless I pay $200 for, I guess, like a press pass or something. We'll try and get some video, I guess, but we'll see how that goes. Walking up to the famous blue Ishtar gate of Babylon, it's easy to see how this was one of the most important cities in Mesopotamia, serving as the capital of the Babylonian Empire during the 19th to 16th century BC, and again between the 7th and 6th century BC. However, one myth that remains is that this is the location of the famous Hanging Gardens of Babylon, but that is not the case, as modern research suggests that it's actually found in Mosul. Now, I was keen to explore the ruins and learn more about the history of Babylon, but unfortunately I visited during a school trip and therefore became a bit of a celebrity with the local kids. I am being surrounded by all these kids.
It's big.
I have no idea what's going on.
I
think only one of them
أقدم حضارة بالعالم. الموصل تبقى على صفحة. شافط.
YouTube, yes, YouTube.
هلا طلع لنا قناتك.
No Arabic.
What's my challenge?
I will show you.
You see that? Your challenge.
There you go.
What's your name on YouTube?
Craig. My name is Craig.
Where are you from?
Britannia.
على راسي. على راسي. رب قاموس. نطلب إجازة لمصر. هذا ما عليكم به، هذا يطربس، هذا اسمه كاظم قاسم كاظم. أكبر طربس بالعراق.
No Arabic.
على راسي. على راس حبيبي الغالي. يقول لك حياك العراق حياك. أحلى حضارة بالعالم. مصر تبقى على صفحة الأهرامات.
تروح البيت؟ عشاء.
I
don't know.
يلا بالسلامة. ضرباته.
Nice to meet you. Food. Goodbye. I know.
Chicken.
No, I don't eat chicken.
Fish.
No, vegan. Yes. You vegan? Are you vegan? No. Is veganism popular in Iraq?
You eat noodles?
No. I go.
Is water?
No. I have.
Noodles.
I go.
Noodles.
Noodles. Yes, I eat noodles. No.
My name is Iraq.
Your name is Iraq.
أنا عراقي.
You're Iraqi.
على راسي.
Okay. I need to go. Okay. I need to go.
أدري.
No. I do not smoke. No.
دخان والله.
شكرا. No. لا. شكرا. No. شكرا. The next hour or so was spent going from one group of kids to another, taking pictures and listening to them practice their English. Salam.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
How are you?
Salam.
Salam.
Malik. Your name? Yasser.
حسين.
Sen.
هاي.
Hi. Your name?
والله اسمك
Rolla. Craig.
شو ندربس انا بدأ
Ali. Good to meet you.
Salam. السلام عليكم.
Hello.
subscribe.
I wanted to show every interaction that I had because I know that when I was a kid, if a YouTuber filmed me, I'd be so excited to see myself on the finished video. But I'm not gonna lie, in the 20-degree heat, carrying around 10 kilograms, I started to get a little bit overwhelmed, and after a while, my social battery started to run out.
I'm not gonna lie, there must be like 1,000 kids on this school trip because every little part of the ruins that I walk into, there's just another like 100 kids surrounding me. So we're gonna try and get to the Saddam's Palace instead, which is actually just up the hill there. I can't actually get to Saddam's Palace from here. I have to leave the archaeological site because it's all fenced off and barbed wired, and then get like a taxi round to it. But to be honest with you, I haven't been able to like really see much in here because I've just been getting followed around by loads of kids the whole time. It's been quite difficult. So I'm just gonna leave because I can't see much anyway. Salam.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Right.
Hello.
Right. Goodbye.
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 How
Okay, I need to go. Okay. Today's been a bit of a stinker. Didn't really get to see as much as I wanted to at Babylon. I missed a few things because there was just too many kids and I just couldn't move. And then Saddam's palace was closed apparently. The guard at Babylon told me it was open when I asked him how to get there, but then the taxi driver told me it was closed. But on Google it says it's open, and the guard told me that I could go. I don't know whether he thought I wanted to go inside or just take pictures on the outside, no idea. But I feel like it was open and the taxi driver just kind of was wrong about it maybe, I don't know. So I just got him to take me into the city, to the bus terminal, and then I got a shared taxi to the Najaf, where I am now. Paid 45,000 for this hotel room for one night. This is the most I've paid. In Baghdad it was 35, here in Najaf 45. So what we're going to do to try and salvage a little bit of the light that we have left, because it's about 4 PM, is go and see the biggest graveyard in the entire world. The cemetery that I've come to is Wadi Al-Salam, which is the biggest cemetery in the entire world. It's so big, in fact, that it is 3 times bigger than the country of Monaco. And surrounding me, right here, is up to 6 million bodies. The first recorded burials happened here around 1400 years ago, and burials have happened ever since, leading to this cemetery having around 6 million people buried in. And I will show you just how big it is. As far as I can see, there are coffins, and obviously that's the city there of Najaf, so this is the short side. I didn't come all the way in, I didn't go to like the middle because it would take me ages to walk to the middle, because the cemetery is 6 square kilometers in area, whereas Monaco is 2 square kilometers, and you probably wouldn't want to walk across the country of Monaco either. Anyway, as I was saying, this has been being used for 1400 years, and around 6 million bodies are laid to rest here. But during the Iraq War, the burials that were happening here increased from around 100, maybe 50 per day, to 200 to 250 people being buried here every single day. So that meant that around 85,000 people every year were being buried here during the Iraq War, whereas previous to that, in the 20th century, it was around I think 20,000, I believe, and now currently it's still a little bit higher. It's maybe around 50,000 because of the wars with ISIS not so long ago. But this cemetery isn't just used by people from Iraq, it's a world famous cemetery, so it's used by people all over the world. And it's not yet a UNESCO World Heritage Site, but it is on the waiting list, so in the future it may be. However, the cemetery is becoming full, and that has led to a lot of graves being stolen or being dug up and reused for other people. And apparently grave robbers at the moment have a lot of business because the amount of people that want to get into here. So they've got a lot of business robbing graves, digging people up so that new dead bodies can be buried essentially. Anyway, we're going to head back into Najaf city and we're going to explore the Grand Bazaar. The Great Najaf Bazaar is one of the oldest bazaars in all of Najaf. And Salam. Salam.
Salam alaikum.
And it's okay, it's okay. Yes, Salam alaikum. Anyway, it's one of the most busy streets here in Najaf, and it's got a couple of streets connecting to it that are also busy, but security here is extremely high. There's a holy site connected to the bazaar streets, so you have to get like security checks when you're coming in and out, like bags checked, patted down, and also the camera isn't allowed in to the holy site. So I had a little bit of trouble with that, but they like understood eventually and were sound with it, so I'm only allowed to film inside the bazaar. The market is very popular for jewellery, perfumes and sweets. If you want food though, you have to go to one of the side streets of the bazaar where I'm going now.
Different country?
Yes, but I travel to loads of countries alone, but I'm going to Kuwait, so I'm going to Basra and then Kuwait, and then India, and I'm meeting a friend in India.
Have a safe trip then. I'm sorry if they bother you or anything.
It's okay.
If you need anything, I'm here for you.
It's quite funny. I've just been stopped then. I wasn't filming, and they asked me like what I'm doing in Iraq, why am I traveling, what's the camera for? And one of the questions that they asked me is what I keep getting asked, and it's why I'm traveling alone in Iraq. But the answer to that is why not, I guess. I have no one who wants to come with me, so I'm not going to wait around and not go somewhere just because I've got no one to go with. And it's proved a good trip. It's very safe. I've not been in danger at any point, so why not travel here alone? That hotel today absolutely shafted me, charged me like 25 quid for a night, but at least the food's cheap. You know, a falafel pizza and an orange, lemon and kiwi smoothie came to like £1.10 altogether, if that. So whatever I've lost in a hotel, I'm making up for in cheap food. I'm back at the hotel now, and whilst I was out, I was speaking to the tour guide that has been helping me a little bit when I've had a few problems, and he said to visit Saddam's palace you need an actual tour guide. You can't just show up, and it closes at 12, and when I was there today it was probably about 2 o'clock, so that'll probably explain why it was shut. Or maybe it's just shut on a Wednesday, I don't know, but either way I wouldn't have got in because I don't have a tour guide. So that is the end of this video, because I can't go back tomorrow because there's no tour guides available according to my tour guide. So I can't go back tomorrow morning and try and do it. And the next video that I'm going to be doing is not related to this at all, so I don't want to mix it because I'm going to be going to the marshlands. So make sure you smash that like button, subscribe if you're not already, comment below what your favourite part of this video was, and as always, keep exploring.